Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here and
Ready.
Bradley.
Ready.
Bradman.
Brad the sweat ball.
Well, it is warm. It is a little warm. Are you going to pull up the weather, honey?
I can. Maybe
Okay.
a second or 12.
Okay. It is June 24th, 2019. And it is 4:59 p.m. in the late afternoon, early evening. Let's recap for yesterday. We didn't really do too much. We like to take Sunday just to kind of relax, and that's what we did. In fact, Saturday night, we had it was unexpected, was not even predicted to have any rain that day in our area. And boy, did we get it. Whew! We got it big time. So, and I mean, it rained hard and the wind picked up. Now, get this. I waited until the flagpole kits were put on sale, because before that, they were about $25 each.
Okay.
Because I've been pricing them out at Walmart. So remember that one kit we saw? I think it was $29.99.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only ones that they showed online. So I've been waiting and waiting. And they finally, because it's getting close to 4th of July, they put them on. They had the cheaper ones. So I was all excited. They were $9 or $10 each. I've been waiting and waiting because we have a Wyoming state flag. And then, we wanted to have the American flag. Well, these kits come with the American flag. So we just have an extra one that's American flag that's nicely folded up for when this one fades. So I was all excited, and then Brad, so nicely, Saturday, went out. I didn't even ask him, and put up. He had glued the night before the pole together, just like to make sure the stuff stays. And then he put the, what do you call them, the brackets?
Mm-hmm.
On the lower part of the railing, and then hung the flags, and they look so nice. Well, wouldn't you know it, because backstory is I love to display flags. And I used to have a big collection of every holiday and, welcome fall. And I really like that stuff. Well, the wind would blow so hard in Wyoming that even though, and this was the heavy duty bracket for the flags and stuff, and it was mounted in cement, hold it out. And it kept, destroying the flags. The wind would whip so hard it would just fray all the flags and stuff. I ended up just giving away the flags that were still halfway decent. And I mean, because I had a nice collection.
Yeah.
And just not do it. So I was so excited I was finally able to have flags again. Wouldn't you know it, that night the wind comes up, which never comes up in this area, and it is raining so hard. Brad goes running outside, and he's like, I got to bring those flagpoles in because they're really whipping around and stuff. So he did, and it rained so hard that it started a small leak in our bedroom from the ceiling. Got the carpet wet and everything. Where was I going with it? So Sunday, I forgot for a minute. Sunday is what we like to have for kind of a day of rest, not have to do too much adulting and stuff. And the land, it's a gal that works for the landlord. Basically, what she calls herself, the agent or whatever. She kind of acts as a manager, and she's a super nice gal. She was going to come over yesterday, it's hotter than blazing, and to look, and it's like, no, don't worry about today, We said, we kind of like to have today be just, a day of rest and stuff, and so they came over today, but, yesterday we just I went and messed around in the art studio for a while, and Brad we were watching, Phillies and the Marlins play, and the Marlins won. So I do like to watch some baseball. I don't mind watching some sports. Brad's not a huge sports fanatic anyway, so we enjoy that. And that's been about all that we really did.
Yep.
You know. And then today, Brad was talking off and on with the manager of the trailer park here, and they did come over this afternoon and look, her and the landlord. So I guess they're going to come back tomorrow and fix the roof. What else?
Still couldn't get the lawnmower started.
Yeah, poor
But-
Brad's out there yesterday. Weeds are up real high in the grass, and the lawnmower that the landlord has that he leaves over here will not start for anything. And Brad did get the weed eater that we bought going. He pulled all the line off. We think maybe it was strung incorrectly from the manufacturer or something. So he replaced all the line, worked great, but man, that sure had to be a lot of hard work.
Yep, and it was so bloody hot
Yeah,
out there.
yeah. So he did the half of the back, enough that because we worried that with the weeds up so high and so much foliage, we worry about snakes.
Yep.
You know, we're in Florida, and when you have that much weed stuff too, it's a wonderful habitat for all the bugs.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, Brad cut that down. We have a great big lizard that lives underneath some of the what used to be an old shed, some of the wood, but we just leave him be. You know, he ain't hurting anything.
Nope.
But
And he
that's-
eats bugs.
yeah, we like the lizards. They eat bugs. So do
Yep.
the frogs. So then today just been doing that, and then I'm going to head into the art studio here in a little bit. Took a shower and stuff. Brought in the mail. About died on the electric bill. I know y'all are probably dying on your electric bills too, but one thing I thought of, because, I mean, ours was almost $200, is so many years we had no air conditioning at all in Wyoming, so I'm not going to complain too much.
Well, and there was that one lady I worked with at Dollar General, and they live up in Sopchoppy, and they have central air.
Mhm.
And I guess in the hot days of the summer, that their electric bill usually runs between $400 and $500
If
a
you
month.
can believe what she says, though.
Yeah,
I don't believe everything she says.
yeah,
You know,
and that's
'cause
a very good point.
I think she really likes Tim Belly stuff. You know, she really likes Brad. I mean, she really, you can tell. She don't care. I'm standing right there talking to her face. She'd be like touching his shoulder, telling him how much she misses him. And I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh, honey, go get yourself a girlfriend right there. He said
Yeah.
no. I'm teasing. But I'm going to open my present, my thing real fast from my friend Kathy up in Washington State. She sent me another goodie, so I've been waiting to open it until I was talking to you all. You all! I better do scissors. I don't do knives real well because I may cut myself. So we're going to see what did she send me? She's so nice. She's so nice, honey.
She's so nice, honey
She's
child.
so nice. Ooh. I know it's going to be some smell good stuff. Ooh. It's going to be some good stuff. I just know it. I just knows it. Let's see. Last time she sent me this, she sent me that eucalyptus bar of soap, and then she sent me a couple chapsticks. One was eucalyptus, and then the other one was like a citrus. Oh. Oh, really?
What is that?
Look,
Yeah.
it's real-time pain relief.
Oh.
Pain relief lotion provides temporary relief from arthritis, simple backache, muscle strain, sprains, bruises, and cramps. Wow,
Cool.
that is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
What's that?
And then here's some more of they're in the individual packets of the
cool.
same stuff. Wow, I got to read the card. That's so nice of you, Kathy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kathy.
That is so sweet of you to, you know.
I know I'm going to be begging Theresa as
I'm
soon as
going to
this
be
is over.
put some on him, yeah. Oh, she's saying that she has arthritis and some carpal tunnel in her hand.
Wow.
I might try that because sometimes my arthritis too is so bad in my hands. If you ever see what I change how I'm holding that hook, it's because the arthritis is so bad. And she said it also gives her almost immediate relief from muscle cramping in her leg.
Oh, cool.
You'll be trying that.
Is this something she sells?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No, I think she went and bought this, sweetie.
Wow.
That
I was going to say, if this is something she sells, we'll give a review on it.
Thank you. And then she's praying for the health issues we both have that we resolve. Thank you so much. That really means so much. Yeah, we'll find out soon. But yeah, here is this. This is what she sent. Isn't that sweet of her? And I guess it smells good too. And then she sent some packets like that too.
Wow.
Yeah, that is so nice. Thank you so much. And it says that it smells good too. I'm gonna smell it. You know, I'm a smeller.
Yeah.
I'm a smeller. Ooh, it does smell nice. It does smell nice. Wow. Thank you so much, Kathy. I cannot thank you enough. And I hope that everything is going well up there. I want to know more about your soap making and everything, because I'm just fascinated with that stuff, obviously. So here's this stuff. You want to look at it?
Oh, yeah.
But thank you so much. That just makes my whole day. That was so nice of you. What we were going to talk about today is the concept of money management, and I know we all learn kind of the hard way a lot of times from it, but one of the things that Brad and I used to do that we're doing again is, especially now that money is a lot tighter, is going back to carrying cash and not just whipping out a debit card. Because for us personally, we find that it's way too easy to whip out that debit card. And, it's almost like a lot of times you don't have to think as much about what you're putting maybe in your shopping cart, or maybe what you're going out and doing with a debit card, and that's just for us. If we're carrying cash and we have the cash allocated for certain things, then we're a lot choosier about how we spend it. We give each other, or I take 20 every 2 weeks for an allowance. That would be to buy things I might want. Whether it's finding some yarn at a store, at a thrift store, or finding something I really want. We give Brad a little bit more because he also buys wood, for the business and stuff. And he usually carries like the gas money. I usually carry the grocery money. That makes me a lot more cautious about what we're spending money. Let's say maybe we want to go out to eat. Like we did just pick up some Burger King. Now we have a firm limit of $10 if we're going to eat out. And that's only once every 2 weeks now that we will do that. And like we had that $8.99 coupon for 2 Whoppers and 2 fries and 2 small drinks, and so we used that. And, I had picked up the yarn, which was $3, and then I asked Brad, he went back to the thrift store, because there had been a great big easel that I really, really liked. I've never had a full standing easel. And it was beautiful. But he went back today and it was locked because we had been there Saturday. But then I asked him while he was there, I said, you know, those 3 tall canister type things, I really like those. Can you see if they're still there? Well, he picked those up, but they were $4 each. So I gave him my 20 because, you know, he had picked up that in the yarn the other day. So that was my allowance. And to me, it's very important to be very mindful of whatever we're spending our money on. Because it's easy to spend $10, $20 here, or even $5 here and there. Say we don't have a Starbucks or even any kind of places like that here. But if we did, say I went 2 times a week and bought coffee there. That's $10. You know, over a month, that's $40. And you might say, $40, what's that? Well, it depends on how much money you have coming in. Because for us, that's a lot. It's like we can spend $10 on something frivolous, or we can spend $10 on Brad got watermelon and corn on the cob today.
For less than $5.
Yeah, because we were out of watermelon, and we really have been enjoying it, especially when it's ice cold out of the fridge. And we were wanting a couple ears of corn to grill tomorrow night when he can barbecue, or tomorrow afternoon he can barbecue chicken. That's what you can always be doing if you're bored out there. Cook the chicken. Because the landlord's coming tomorrow to fix that. So, anyway, I want to. Do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and as I've worked a lot of years in retail, and I've seen all age groups do it, but predominantly I guess they're called the millennials, and you know, they'll just, so many of them. I mean, there's some very responsible ones, but a majority of what I've seen, they just keep swiping their card until they're declined. Mm-hmm. You know, and I don't know how many times I've heard people say that, well, I'm not sure how much is on here. And then also I saw it a lot in the liquor store, which is really sad. Yeah. You know, people would come in and you know, they would pick up a bottle of something and they'd slide their card and it was declined. So they'd end up going back to get a smaller bottle, so on and so forth.
Or else they'd put back the milk, sadly.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. Yep, I have seen that. But, you know, and it's like with me, if I have the cash on me, I know I can afford it. But when I'm actually pulling that or prying that those bills out of the wallet, you know, it makes me stop and think, you know, do I really need that, really want that, you know, so on and so forth. You know, and I remember this one kid when we were in Wyoming, and I've known this kid's dad since we were in high school, and this kid came in one night, and he was buying a box of condoms, and he was kind of embarrassed when he came up to me, and he slid his card, and it was declined. And you could tell that he was just, you know, to a state of panic. And, you know, I was really proud of the fact that he was trying to be responsible. I ended up buying them for him. And I did.
That was nice of you.
I never said anything.
You either buy that or Pampers later on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, but it's just, you know, it's so easy to, like Theresa said, it's so easy to swipe your card.
Yeah.
But when you got to pry that cash out of your wallet, you know, you know, it makes it hard to part with it.
You kind of stand there and you kind of think, okay, what else do we have coming up? You know, or even if you find yourself where you've got some extra money, you know, instead of going, because, you know, Amazon can be great or it can be bad. But, like, if you find that maybe one month you're going to have a little bit of extra money, why not put it away? Because in a few months, maybe you'll have something come up. Like we have a lot of medical expenses that are coming up here in July. And so, you know, even as tight as things are, we're trying to put a little money away because we know that we have big co-pays and everything else. And when you put it away in its cash, you know, or if you put it away in your savings, which is a better bet, you know, a lot of times, it makes a big difference, you know.
Yeah.
Because do you really, I mean, most of the time we all have really, most of us are very lucky that we really have what we really need. Not what we want, but what we really need.
Yeah.
And, you know, what do I really need? And that's what, my birthday is coming up. My birthday is the 4th of July. I'll be 55.
Whoa.
I'm never ashamed to admit that I'm very blessed to be 55. The alternative is not a great alternative. So yeah, my birthday's coming up in how many days? Let's see. 6? 10 days. 10 days I'll be 55. And, you know, so even that, Brad has a budget. I put some stuff on the wish list on Amazon for him to pick from, you know. And, yeah, so, you know, it's all a wonderful deal. One thing I did want to show you guys those canisters. I have wanted some of these, something like this, for well over 25 years. You know, they're not necessary, but they're cute. I really love this one because isn't that cute? Now, what would you really put in this? Because I mean, it's not very functional, being so tall and stuff. I mean,
you know, I mean, people might put pasta in there, like
oh, that's a good idea.
like
Actually,
biscotti.
yeah, yeah, that's a good idea actually. Or I thought a sleeve of crackers, and then there's this one. I didn't show you all sides of that one, but I will. But this one here, isn't that cute? So,
What about like tea bags?
well, I thought about that too. You know, I'll probably just have them just for display. You know, and then there's this one also. I bet you these are for pasta. This one also says pasta, honey.
Okay.
Seeing that? Isn't that cute? But I've wanted something like that. I'm hoping to get a cookie jar that's kind of a building thing. So if any of y'all find something that would kind of go with these, and also if you find a great price at a thrift store on yarn, please let me know or grab them or something. But anyway, I was going to show you this one. I showed you the front, which was, you know, Papa's Bakery and Mama's Pasta. But here's that. So, isn't that cute? I think it's just so cute. Made my whole day, you know, and I used my allowance to get that. And, you know, I know with me, once I have cash, I really hold on to it tightly.
Mm-hmm.
Really tightly. And I mean, we spend so much less for groceries now than we did, and we actually are eating better. I mean, so, you know, just kind of think of that. If you need to, you can divide up your cash and put it in envelopes marked, you know, groceries, car gas, you know, entertainment, you know, whatever. But yeah, you know, it's important to both of us. Like I said, we know we have a bunch of expenses next month and stuff, so, you know, we're really buckling down. So, yeah, that's what's going on. And anything else, honey? Nope.
You got it all covered.
Well, I'm going to get off here so I can go and work in the art studio for a bit. I'm anxious to do some artwork. And anything else? Thank you again, Kathy. We'll be trying that right away.
Very much.
And I'll let you know how it works. And that was so nice of you. So I hope everybody has a great day. And remember that we love you. And we do cherish your friendship so much. And what else was I say? Oh, and we think you're awesome. And say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.